The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warrior faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the floor. Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Baker out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And for the Warriors, Thompson and Wiggins slide in at the forward spots. Martin is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. And game 1 of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
Now here's Randle. Over to the left wing. Baker with the bucket.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Thompson passes to Green. Wiggins outside. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Randle kicks to Westbrook. Passes it to Baker. Claxton with it. Stolen by Martin. 4-on-3 break. Here's Green. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Heat. Randle finds Claxton. Here's Baker. Randle outside. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. And the Warriors miss again. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Wiggins with the rebound. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Curry. There's the pass to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
The speed with which Klay Thompson gets to his shooting motion off the catch makes him as dangerous as anyone.
Westbrook scanning the floor. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Martin. And even 3-on-3 break. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Baker from the arc. Wiggins with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make. Well, there's no doubt Stephen Curry has his favorite spots. but his jumper always is going to cause the defense problem no matter the location.
Now here's Westbrook. He has yet to score. And Brooklyn with another turnover here. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Second, the Warriors.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Wiggins against Randall, outside Curry. Green with a screen on Westbrook. Curry passes to Green. On three-pointer, Wiggins. Rebounded by the Nets.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Westbrook. From downtown, Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Golden State. The dish to Curry. Outside, Martin. Curry setting the pick for Martin. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Again, Golden State.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Westbrook passes to Baker. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Here, matched up against the Golden State Warriors, is how they're going to tip off the new season.
Some numbers for Julius Randle. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, he averaged 25 points per, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
And here's Westbrook. Still yet to score. Outside Thomas. Back to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. It's good.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact. Give him the N1.
You know, Doris, something to admire about Julius Randle is the joy, the pure joy he takes in this game.
Well, joy obviously comes when we're successful at something. And Julius Randle has become consistently successful at NBA basketball. He's worked hard to make that perimeter game as dangerous as his dribble drive game. And that kind of balance leads to great success.
And last season, the Warriors' so-called two-timeline approach seemed to fall flat, didn't you think, G.A.?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry's.
Now here's Wiggins. The feed to Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Thompson's got 5 now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Claxton. Baker in the corner. Takes a 3. Trains the three-pointer. Baker's got his second bucket of the night.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Green. Dishes it to Curry. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Curry's got his third basket of the night.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from 3.
Pass to Baker. Three-pointer. And the Nets, another 3.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Westbrook against Curry. Green up on top. It's blocked. Randall outside. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Martin against Thomas. Martin the pass to Curry. No good on the triple. Nets leading by 3. Outside Westbrook. Outside Thomas. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. Claxton. Here's Baker. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. The pass to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got 8 points. The Nets have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Knocked away. Stolen by Martin. To the paint. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Now this guy can do it anytime he wants. Andrew Wiggins with broad shoulders to carry the load there.
There's Baker. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Randall. Westbrook with it. There's Baker. He's got 11. Pocket 6. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. Gary Payton is checked in for Martin. And Paul subbed in for Stephen Curry. And Claxton, no good on that one. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Shots good by Walker.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide-open teammate. What a pass right there.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. No good from Payton.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Simmons on the wing, defended by Payton. Tipped away, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Well, you look at Claxton, second in the NBA, a great defender.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Ball against Simmons. Payton dishes to Paul. That's tipped and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Blocking foul called on Jonathan Kuminga. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Claxton finds Finney Smith. Now Claxton. Now Simmons. Still scoreless.
Yeah, possession has been an issue here. Just continuing to turn the basketball over.
Paul surveying the floor. Passes to Thompson. Here's the three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Thompson's got 11 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Baker kicks to Simmons. Pass to Walker. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Drops in the tray. Walker's got his second basket of the night.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Paul. Thompson from long range. And another three for Golden State.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That is his first foul of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Julius Randle's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Baker. On defense, the Warriors trailing by 2. Ball against Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Over Payton. The rebound by Payton. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Spurs. Here's Curry with the 3. Simmons pulls it in. Now the pass to Walker. Walker with the screen for Simmons. Tries again, and it's laid in by Randle. 10 points for him.
Well, this is where the tremendous motor that Randle plays with helps him get rebounds.
Out to Payton. There's the triple. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The Nets working the ball around now. O'Neal inside. Defended by Kuminga. O'Neal passes to Randle. Randle is doubled. Shoots it. The Warriors pull it in. 3-pointer, Payton. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, Chris Paul has made a living doing just this, finding the open teammate.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Warriors. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his 3-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Warriors?
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
So the Warriors GA last summer deciding to maximize the Curry, Clay, Draymond timeline.
And have slowly swapped their youth for vet contributors. Sent Poole out for the veteran Paul. They know the window is closing and want one more title.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. And Simmons is out there with Walker. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Randall in at the 5. Here's Simmons following the basket by Chris Paul. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back 9 of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story. And from undrafted in 2016, Doris, Dorian Finney-Smith, now a player that every team in the league would covet.
Well, this is a long wing defender, Kevin, and he's now made himself legit as a 3-and-D prototypical player. And he stayed at it, earned the rewards, and now says, my mom can finally put her feet up. I have made it.
A free throw drops for Finney-Smith. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
And he can't hit the second. And, Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Outside, Simmons. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Randall. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Payton's shot is off.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Simmons passes to Finney-Smith. O'Neal wide open. Drills the three-pointer. O'Neal's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Simmons against Paul. Outside Curry. Curry taking it strong inside.
Sometimes it simply doesn't matter how good your defense is against Steph Curry. This guy is determined to finish.
Randall a screen on Paul. Simmons against Paul. Here's Randall. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. And that's 12 points for Julius Randle. Simmons against Paul. Banked in off the glass.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Walker against Curry. O'Neal sets the screen for Walker. He kicks it to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Payton.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Here's Looney. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Looney's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 6. Back to Randall from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Looney. Paul outside. Pass to Payton. A 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Simmons with it. Nothing on the board. Randall from outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
Paul with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. And a deep three from Curry. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Randall a screen on Paul. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Fires from deep. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 7. Paul passes to Curry. Over in the corner. Looney. Simmons against Paul. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And certainly flying under the radar this summer was Chris Paul's move to the Golden State Warriors, GA. That is a very interesting move.
Yeah, Paul was on the outs in Phoenix, and after a brief stop in D.C., ended up with the Warriors. Once was a heated rival of the franchise, but that's how fast things can change.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the great floor generals to ever play the game. He is the maestro at orchestrating offense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green comes in for Kuminga, and Martin subbed in for Payton. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for O'Neal. Cameron Thomas comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Simmons. Now here's Randall. 15 points in the game. Randall is doubled. Here's Claxton, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Green with a screen on Thomas. It's Curry outside. Walker with the rebound. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Looney. And it's Thompson in for Martin. Nets trail by 7. And here's Westbrook. He has yet to score. Three-pointer, Randall. Here's Paul. Kicks to Curry. On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Curry. Fires away from outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. Now Westbrook. Randall down low, covered by Wiggins. Walker against Thompson. Back to Randall. The kick out to Westbrook. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists in the game. Ball against Westbrook. Pass to Curry. Outside, Green. And the pass to Thompson. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Randall with the ball. Now Green defending. Over in the corner, Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now. A 3. Westbrook, no good. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Heat in Miami. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Martin's checked in for the Warriors. Baker, he's checked in for the Nets. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
and they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Baker. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Baker. He's got 11. The Nets need to get a shot off here. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook has never been shy about letting it fly. If he gets cooking from deep, boy, it is scary.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here. These teams were last season's best passers, the squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Warriors, number 1.
The way these guys move the ball offensively was really a joy to watch. Great teamwork and unselfishness, and that's why we saw those great assist numbers a season ago.
On defense, the Nets trailing by 2. Green kicks to Paul. Thompson outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. Baker, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now here's Green. He feeds it to Thompson. It's stolen by Randall. There's Baker, covered by Wiggins. There's Baker, 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 3. He kicks it to Westbrook. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. Chris Paul picks up that one. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Randall.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
Now here's Green. Hasn't made one yet. Call with the bucket.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Westbrook with it. 10 points for him. Passes it to Baker. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He started the game scorching the nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Green dishes to Thompson. Lobbed up there for Green. Ball stolen. Martin against Westbrook. Tries it from 9. That one falls. Westbrook's got 12 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Paul with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Here's Thompson. Green kicks to Martin. Pass to Paul. Thompson outside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, right now, Andrew Wiggins understanding in the catch and shoot, they can't guard him.
Westbrook against Paul. Baker passes to Thomas. Back to Baker. Yep, that one goes. Baker's got 13.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Paul passes to Martin. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And there's Green on the assist by Wiggins. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Draymond Green plays with power and with energy. Contact does not deter this man.
Westbrook a screen on Thompson. Baker passes to Finney-Smith. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way.
Smart play from Klay Thompson, understanding the defense committed and knows he wants to go to the foul line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson.
His contemporaries will say this. Klay Thompson's shooting stroke is as pure as it gets.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Randall's checked in. And so he hits both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Ball against Westbrook. Out to the right wing. And there's the pass to Claxton. Thomas with it. Lets it go from deep. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Baker.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Now, here's Thompson, who's got 19. Nails the wide-open jump shot. And it's 7 points for Andrew Wiggins.
We think of Thompson as a beautifully gifted shooter, but make no mistake, he understands when and where to place the basketball when a teammate is open.
Here's Randall. The kick out to Westbrook. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
You know, I think for Brooklyn, at this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us, too. Kenny, you cook up any new approaches in the offseason?
Well, I'm going to reveal those, over time, not just all in one sitting. But you're right. There is an opportunity to stretch and experiment. See what's working and what isn't.
And now looking at where things stand at the half, there's some work to be done for the Brooklyn Nets.
They've been too sloppy with the ball. Coaching staff cannot be happy with all the turnovers.
Tough to win when you can't hold on to the ball. Of course, it might help if they had the hands the size of Shaq.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.